Hey, legal weebles, ever found yourself drowning in paperwork, endlessly flipping legal books to write a legal argument? Yeah, been there. But guess what? There's a game changer in town. Meet LexDebate AI, your new personal legal assistant. Imagine having a virtual ally that can give you instant legal advice and generate solid legal arguments for you. No more late nights buried under documents, no more second guessing your legal strategies. Here's how it works. You simply input your case details, and LexDebate AI does the heavy lifting. It analyzes the data, retrieves relevant laws, and presents you with a well crafted legal argument. It's like having a seasoned legal expert right at your fingertips. Think of all the time you'll save. You'll now have time to focus on things that are more important. LexDebate AI isn't just a tool, it's a revolution in legal practice. And the best part, it's incredibly user friendly. You don't need to be a tech wizard to navigate it. Just a few clicks and you're set. Ready to elevate your practice with legal AI? We will now see how this works and where you can find this with a mini demonstration of it working. I've pitched my idea. Let me walk you through the working of my code. First, I'll show a small block diagram. The first step in our project is web scraping. There's a legal website called Justia that has all the HTML links for legal cases over the years in New Jersey. And these HTML files, when clicked, will have a link for PDF. So our code extracts contents from these files. We use the library Beautiful Soup to access the links and a reject search to match through the case names, years, and extract the summary, that is the last 5,000 characters of the file, from the files. And this raw data is then used to build a database. It later builds a database, which is more of a dictionary structure with case IDs and the features extracted from the PDF within it. Now, why are we storing it in a dictionary format? We will come to that in a while when explaining the model building. The data in this database is embedded to preserve the meaning while also converting the information to numbers. Model can understand like input in the form of numbers, and that is why conversion of text to numbers is important. And we use embeddings to do so because it also preserves the meaning of the text. And these embeddings are then loaded into a JSON file, which is to be passed on to the model. Now we come to the RAG function. The first step of the RAG is to take the user query and embed the user query. Now, what is a user query? When you open the website and suppose you type a request to generate a legal advice, and that is the user query, it will embed the user query that is converted into numbers, and it will search relevant cases based on your query. And this is done through cosine similarity. And this response, sorry, so and then like this cosine similarity, the embedded query and the relevant cases will be then passed on to the FLAN P5 model, which is the large language model that we've taken for our project. So this has been passed to this model, and the model is an instruction response model that takes in an instruction, say generate legal advice based on this query, and it gives you a response. When the model fails to provide long enough response, or if it repeats your query back to yourself, it handles such scenarios. We have fallback mechanisms. So now how does this fallback mechanism work? Based on your query, it retrieves relevant cases and displays content from those case files. And then we build the user interface, which is a website using the Flask um, library. And let me show you a quick run of the code. Yes. Um, so when I run the Flask webpage.py file, it will build a website and I can show you. So for demonstration purpose, we have loaded only 3 cases for now. And this is the website where the model is loaded on, where the file is where all the files are retrieved. Okay, so this is how the website looks like once it's loaded. Um, suppose I want a legal advice. So suppose I want a legal advice. I'll say I forgot to file my taxes in the last quarter. What advice? Pardon me if there are any spelling mistakes. What advice would you give me? And if I send this query to the model, it says thinking over here. Let us come back and see what happens with the backdrop. So it has successfully loaded the FLAN T5 model. And since there is a huge content that has been extracted from the PDF files, and there are a lot of cases, I use the FLAN T5 large model. And since it takes a very long time to load all the cases and extract the information and then embed, it is a long process, and that's why I've taken only 3 cases from the case underscore database.json. This is the file that it is reading from the JSON files, and these are the requests that has been sent to the website, that is the Justia legal website based on our query. And okay, uh, so it shows what 3 cases it uh, like it shows the relevant cases for our query, and this is a demonstration.